Hey there everyone, I'm Yonoshirin from Gizmo Brief. Today I have a review of the Toshiba Satellite S55-A5257. It's running Windows 8, but does it live up to the spec sheet? Let's find out. Starting out, it has a 15.6-inch HD display with a resolution of 1366 by 768. While it's a nice display, the picture is pretty washed out, and in comparison to a MacBook Air, the colors on the Toshiba laptop can't even touch it. The colors aren't rich and don't even show that much detail. If you're a student and looking to get this laptop for college and will simply be using it for typing up reports and research, it isn't a problem at all. I don't want to make it sound like this display looks bad, because it isn't. Before doing a head-to-head comparison with different displays, I thought that the Toshiba laptop looked just fine, so don't worry. Now looking at the sides, we see that we have a few ports. On the left side we can see there's a power port for charging, gigabit Ethernet, a USB 2.0 port, and surprisingly a DVD drive for watching movies. Looking from the right side, you can see some fans, a VGA port for connecting to an external source, HDMI for doing the same thing in HD, two USB 3.0 ports, and a microphone and headphone jack, which are notably separate. And lastly, on the front, there's an SD card reader for viewing and moving pictures and videos from your camera onto the computer. The laptop weighs in at 5.2 pounds, so it's on the heavier side, but with a good backpack, you should be able to easily carry it for hours. Being the Ultrabook requirements call for a laptop under 23mm thin, the Toshiba laptop just misses the cut at about 26mm thin, which is just over 1 inch. As for the internals, the Satellite S55-A5257 runs an Intel Core i7-4700MQ processor, clocked at 2.4 GHz. As for the GPU, it's running mobile Intel HD graphics. It also comes with 8 GB of DDR3 RAM. All these features help this Toshiba laptop perform well. If you want to see a more in-depth look at speed, like benchmarks and boot up time, I made a dedicated video which you can view right here. Moving on, when you want to see some storage space, this laptop delivers with 750 GB of internal hard drive space. That gives enough space for your movies, pictures, and documents. While it's not as fast as an SSD, it should do the job. Now I'd like to talk about the lower half of the laptop. Let's start off with the speakers. The S55 laptop is equipped with Harman Kardon speakers. They in general sound good, and I don't really have anything to complain about. Now onto the trackpad. It just isn't very good. It's buttonless, meaning you can click anywhere on the lower part of the trackpad to click. Well, I know you don't have to press the mouse button to click. I just not am used to that. Clicking the trackpad down is not a great experience. It's pretty much stiff and uncomfortable to press down. Another problem I encountered is accidentally right-clicking when clicking in the right corner of the trackpad. Since I'm used to clicking with 2 fingers on the MacBook Air for my right-clicking, this was something I had to get used to. But if you aren't coming from a computer with that feature, you shouldn't encounter any problem. Scrolling with 2 fingers is nice and natural. And finally, the webcam. As long as you keep it to just some video chatting on Skype or Google Hangouts, you should be fine. But if you're looking to use it to make videos, you definitely are going to be interested in investing in an external HD webcam. While this webcam is HD, it's so noisy and grainy with little detail. But now, on the flip side, we have the keyboard. This is one of the best parts of the laptop. It's great. I primarily use the iMac wireless keyboard and the MacBook Air keyboard, the best keyboards I've used to date. I've used so many keyboards, and the Toshiba can possibly be the next thing up there. I really like it. It's really similar to the MacBook/iMac keyboard with separated and backlit keys. So yes, if you need to write essays, reports, or even laptop reviews, this keyboard is fantastic. Now, we can go over the heat and fans. This was asked by a few of our viewers, including Viva Lacan and Alexis Zuko. This computer stays pretty quiet and cool when browsing the internet. Continuing, when editing video and doing more intensive tasks, you can hear the laptop's fans kick up. Especially when exporting video, I heard the fans go high, and as soon as the video export was done, the fans went immediately back down. So if you're doing simple stuff like typing up essays or surfing the internet, you shouldn't have a problem with heat and fans. But as soon as you do the more intensive stuff, the laptop gets warmer on the right side especially, and the fans kick up. And lastly, I'd like to cover battery life for the Toshiba laptop. The battery life that comes with the machine is a 43 watt-hour 4-cell battery rated at to last just under 4 hours of usage. Our tests indicate that this claim is mostly correct. We kept the power setting at the Toshiba preset of Ego, and we used the laptop for light browsing on the internet and for typing of the script of this video for under 2 hours. This also included some multitasking, exporting a video, and other small work in the desktop sector of the laptop. Then we left the computer in standby for 6 hours, where we just closed the lid. After doing that, we came back to the computer with a battery reading of 56%. In our testing, leaving the computer in standby uses lots of battery. So, when you're applying to the real world, if you're in college type scenario, and you have the computer in standby a lot of the time when moving from class to class, this battery won't always deliver for you. Just remember, you should always have your charger handy with you just in case. When you're using it straight, we did get just about 4 hours of usage as promised. One thing to note is that the battery is non-user replaceable, meaning if something ever goes wrong with the battery, you just need to get a replacement laptop instead of just the battery. While we have found some problems like the screen resolution, trackpad, and webcam, the pros totally outweigh the cons. Toshiba has built a solid, well-designed performance laptop that can multitask, entertain, and also work hard for you, maybe as your new college laptop. It's a great machine, and Gizmo Brief gives it a 4 out of 5 star rating. You can find the system at Amazon for as low as $660. Prices do fluctuate, so please check the description box below for a link with the most up-to-date pricing. Also, we have 2 other videos pertaining to this laptop, so if you'd like to check them out, just click on the video you'd like to see. We have the unboxing and speed up / boot up test. So, if you have any questions at all pertaining to this laptop, please let me know in the comment section below, or if you'd like to contact me personally, you can email me at yunos@gizmobrief.com. As always, don't forget to check out our website at gizmobrief.com. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. That is all for now. I am Yunos from Gizmo Brief, and thank you for watching.